Hello everyone, and today we're playing 2 Point Hospital. So this game was only released today, at least over here, and by the time it's uploaded it was probably yesterday. I'm just going to show you here. I have the maximum sentence. I don't think they're really going to make a huge difference in this particular game. But anyway, maximum sentence. So for anyone that doesn't know, 2 Point Hospital is pretty much the successor of Team Hospital. It's made by the same people. Obviously, looking a lot better. Completely new game. So I haven't played any of this. I've seen 1 or 2 videos, or at least bits of videos. So I'm going into this relatively blind.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Okay, welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank, and fuck it. Okay, I'd left that one too late, and I'm after leaving this one too late now, so. Okay, basically it says click on this to get started. Alright, begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics of the job by establishing your first hospital. Okay, so this is Hog Sport. And yes, this game is actually made up of levels. I don't know how many. I don't even think there's a sandbox mode, which is a small bit disappointing, but at the same time, it's a hospital, you know, it's not a city or theme park. It's not something that you can keep expanding to an infinite amount. Okay, welcome to 2 Point Hospital. Welcome to 2 Point County. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some patients? Looking around the hospital, first things first, you'll probably want to have a look around. To move around the hospital, hold the right mouse and drag. I can't do that right now. Move the cursor to the edges of the screen. I can't do that either. And use WASD keys. You can also zoom in now. You can also zoom with the mouse wheel and rotate the pitch with the middle mouse button. So pretty standard there. So let's start by having a look around here. Alright, and you can move around like this as well. Okay, reception. The first thing the hospital will need is a reception. Patients will head there when they arrive in the hospital. Let's build a reception desk near the entrance. Okay, so we go into items, and there's a reception. Okay, so how do you turn these? Hold the left mouse button and drag. Okay, rotate. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that. When it's going yellow, I'm wondering what's going on. Is it just because it's moving? Maybe. Anyway, we'll just plop that down there. It's probably too far back, actually. Alright, great. We'll need an assistant to run reception. Let's hire one now. Click the hire button and select an assistant to view job applicants. Okay, so hire and assistants. Alright, so we could spend a huge amount of money on Lawrence Gray. I don't think we're going to. I think we're going to go probably down a small bit. So this guy has customer service, increase reception and retail skills, plus 50% customer service, and staff with disqualification is 0, obviously. Motivation, increase the speed and efficiency, 10%. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with Aldo Wimper. As potential, he's grumpy. Okay, so we have other stats here. He's grumpy and unsure about his nightshades. Or unsure about nightshades. Okay, and this one is the girl next door and forgets names. I'm not sure what the girl next door means. Heartthrob, the target of unrequited idolization. Okay. And this guy obviously has a lot of traits.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome back to your favorite radio
He has the boy next
station
door
with
trait.
the vastly overqualified Sir Nigel Bickleworth. I'm here
Yeah, look,
to
I'm going to
inform,
stick with
to entertain,
Aldo Wimper, what
and
I
to
said in
bring
the first
some
place.
small measure of sophistication
And we're
to your
going to throw
drab
him
little lives.
down there.
Should any of you have any requests for popular tunes, as I believe people like to call them, do not hesitate to repress that impulse. I have no intention of playing any of that drivel.
Okay, that was a very long one actually, that radio announcement. General Practitioner's Office. Great. Before we officially open, we need a GP's office. Okay. Patients will visit the doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. Okay, so they're going to be pretty busy. The GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. Let's build a GP's office now. Room building. To build a room, click on the rooms button and pick one from the list. With a room selected, drag out the floor plan of the appropriate size, then place the required item in the room. No problem. So a GP's office, 5,800. How much? Okay, we have loads. Yeah, so there's a fair bit of tilt. There's not too much. You don't really need it, I suppose. Okay, so now we need a door. I'm wondering, should we even put the door there?
Patients are reminded not to be sick.
We're going to put it around this side because I want probably a bit of a waiting area there. Alright, we need a desk. Let's see. Okay, that's... what do we have now? Oh, right, okay, so it's only gone back to the room. So the minimum for that was actually 3x3. I have a 4x4. Is there anything else that's needed for this room? I guess like you could throw in things. I know these things have effects. Okay. Yeah, look, it seems like it's... Oh, okay, so you can delete some of the room by right-clicking. No, that's not what I want to do. No, I don't want to cancel edit in the room. Click the green tick. Oh, sorry. Okay, so up here.
Holistics is apparently going to open another of its nature communes for sick people with more sense than money. Fortunately, I have equal amounts of sense and money.
Doctor whom? Excellent. Now we'll need a doctor to turn the GP's office. Sorry, to run the GP's office. Hire one now. Okay, and again, oh boy, this one can be a little bit tougher. I think we're going to go mid-grounds here, because I don't really want to have a doctor that is completely incompetent. So we're going to go middle. There we go. Alright, hospital open. Good news, our hospital is now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After they register at reception, they'll be sent to the GP for diagnosis. Okay. Zooming and rotating. To zoom in and out, use your mouse wheel to rotate the view. Hold down the middle mouse button and move the mouse left and right. To pitch the view, hold the middle mouse button down and move the mouse up and down. Okay. Okay, so first patients where? Yeah, so I actually have to confess, before playing this game, I was wondering why my audio, I wasn't able to hear anything through my headphones. I turned on the speakers by the PC and I could hear the audio. Thought it was very odd. I looked at OBS, which is, for anyone that doesn't know, that's my recording software. It's an open source software. Very good, actually. But it showed that the audio was up in that, and then I guess after about 5 minutes I realized that I hadn't turned on my headphones. So anyway, messages. We've diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message at the bottom right. Looks like we need to build a pharmacy to treat patients. Okay. So a pharmacy then. Pharmacy required. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. Gout. Gout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective. Unlike earlier times, when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver, the patient is seeking treatment. We will need a pharmacy in order to treat them. It will cost $7,600 to build. What would you like to do? So get patient to wait. Yeah. Alright. So, rooms. We need a pharmacy. And again, like, this is, you know, a pharmacy, not necessarily part of a hospital. So we're going to throw this over here. What's the minimum requirement for a pharmacy? I do not know. Okay, so what way should this be facing? We're going to face it this way because it's going to be used. Okay, is that all we need for it? We can throw in a window. Okay, that's slightly odd.
We now bring you this segment, Sir Nigel Reviews. Today I take
All
a
right,
look
so we're
at
going to
the new
hire a
fine dining
nurse.
establishment, Les Soufflés Tristes.
Ah,
And what a delight
no,
for the
I want
experienced
to
palate
do
this
that.
is. The scrambled emu eggs on pickled toast.
Okay,
are
so we need a
particularly
nurse for this,
good. I
and
give it 4 salt shakers.
considering there's not a huge difference, I'm gonna go with Max Beast, which I actually thought was Max Breast, and I thought that was a slightly adult name. Max Beast, not so much. Okay, expense. Alright, patient cured. Well done. We've cured our first patient. We've earned some money and the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosing and treating patients to keep the money coming in. We can expand the hospital.
Staff announcement. We've just cured our very first patient.
So did we get... Yeah, we got another letter. So hospital reputation. Hospital reputation increases each patient successfully cured, but decreases when a treatment fails, especially if a patient dies. If higher reputation attracts more patients and better staff for hire. Okay. So do we just wait this one out or what? Janitor maintenance, okay. Now we've got some expensive machinery. We should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine fails to disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. While you're at it, make sure you've got some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? Okay, so items, we can get fire extinguisher and we'll just stick that in close to the machine, I guess. It's the only one we have at the moment, so I don't really see the need to put anything else there. So, and let's hire a janitor. Okay, so this janitor has ghost capture. Allows the janitor to detect and capture ghosts. This can help research.
On the field, Sally Fig Blanket has just returned with her camera crew from another field trip. As to what she was reporting on, I cannot say. Nobody tells me anything.
Anyway, this can help with research, which is interesting, and allows us to reunite patients with their loved ones in a little jar. Okay, so that seems useful. Emotional intelligence, increase happiness 10%. Maintenance, increase repair and maintenance skills, but 30% maintenance skill. And he has maintenance too. And that's 30%. Wait, 30%, yeah, maintenance. Motivation and maintenance. So we're going to go with this Ghostbuster. Yeah, so...
No money, no treatment.
So yeah, people do die and there will be ghosts floating around the hospital, which I think is a bad thing as well when they're going around the hospital. Okay, I actually need to set a second fire extinguisher somewhere. Let's put it out here in the main corridor, so I can... Yeah, I'll put it there. Okay, keeping people happy. It's important to keep your staff and patients happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty, and hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food, drinks, and comfy seat when they're between appointments. If they become unhappy, they will leave and go to another hospital. So, place 2 benches. A bench. Okay. Right, I'm gonna place this a little bit up further. There we go. I'm gonna place another one there. And we can always move them, I hope. Okay, I actually think I need to change these settings because... yeah, the moving items, you actually just move your mouse left and right. You can't pick a direction, and I think I saw something in the settings before playing this that would allow you to... let's see, where is it? Controls maybe. Mouse direction, rotate items. So I was wondering what that was actually for. Okay, so we need 1 leaflet stand.
They said he was too old.
Now let's
They
just
said
see.
he looked ridiculous.
Yep, that's so much better.
But when the world needs a hero,
Okay, can I actually just go and move this first? Pick up,
this
yes.
summer, Roderick Cushion returns as Perilous
Because I want
Spandex.
to put this over here. Now hold on.
Perilous Spandex 5, a stretch too far.
And they look pretty much well spaced out. Okay, so that's good. We need 1 drinks machine. And we need 1 snack machine. So if I could get...
Does not belong in the corridors.
Damn. Can I... no, I didn't mean to click you. That's as far over as that one will go. Which is actually very disappointing. Let's see. We move this over here. And we're going to move this up there. We'll get a snack machine. Oh wow, this is actually really irritating. Can I like...
Please go online to rate and review the hospital.
Okay guys, sorry, I'm just after realizing that my mic mute was on. I know I done this again in Overwatch. I go drink a cup of coffee and I put the mute button on because I don't want you hearing the slurping and anything like that. And then I forget to press it again, so I apologize. And there I was ranting about moving the drink machines. I have no idea how long that button was on. Anyway, staff energy and breaks. Staff get tired as they work. They will eventually go on break. A staff room will help them relax and return to work energized. Drinks and snacks help keep them happy too. If you make a room larger and fill it with interesting items, it will be considered more prestigious. People using a high prestige room will become happier. A nice staff room will also help staff regain energy faster. Okay, interesting. Oh my god, I can't believe I muted the mic again. Didn't unmute. Okay, so a staff room next. I guess we could stick the staff room in there. There's no point in sending them halfway across the hospital. Do I need this to be big? 3x2 is all. Okay, and I'm gonna go 3x4. And we're going to keep this on the outside because there's no point in putting it this side. I might want to build another room onto the side there. Whereas this side I can't anyway because of that. So let's see, we'll just place a couch there. Now, what else could be used for a staff room?
If ever you have found yourself at a loss as to the correct usage of the English language, you may enjoy my popular guide to good grammar. A public service I perform with no shortage of humility. I would do one to proper enunciation as well, but I fear your underdeveloped vocal abilities would make this quite impossible.
I think they're not really the best placement. I might instead, if I move the two of these over to this side, if I'm able to, yeah. And if I put this bin over there, because that window is there and it's a little bit irritating there. I don't think you're able to build out here, are you? No, you can't. I'm going to put an armchair in for the sake of having an armchair there.
Maintenance announcement.
Plant?
Medical waste does not
Sure, that's
belong in
nice.
the corridors.
Okay, and the next thing that I want to actually check is, can I move these windows? Looks like I can't. It's a small bit of a shame because, you know, I would prefer if I could move that window over a bit. And it wouldn't look so weird. You know, even with the way these are at the moment, I'm kind of thinking, yeah, I might as well just put them over here, and at least they'll have something to look at. I'm going to just move the armchair. Be able to move it? No, you can't. You can't put it diagonally unless, hold on, we use, oh nice, oh wait a minute. Okay, nice. If you hold down control, you can fine tune it, but if you hold off control after fine tuning it, it'll snap to the nearest angle, I guess. Okay, look, there's nothing wrong with that. Staff room. Staff room. Staff will head to the staff room when they're on break. Fill the room with interesting items to help them become fully refreshed before their break ends. Note, you can, just checking there to make sure I wasn't on mute again, you can place a member of staff in the staff room to make them take a break, or in a work room to make them work there. To pick up a staff member, hover over them and hold the mouse button. Okay. So it's an interesting one as well. What the hell is wrong with this guy? Charlie work. Drink and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering. Oh, great. If there are no bins nearby. While we're at it, staff and patients will get grumpy if they don't have access to any toilets. I actually forgot about toilets completely. you might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Janitors will help maintain all of these, restocking vending machines, sweeping up litter, and emptying bins and unblocking toilets. Okay, I should hope they do that. It's kind of why we hire them. Okay, so F actually use the camera, and R goes the other way. Okay.
Doctor's GP's office.
Alright, so we need a toilet. Now, where would be a good place for a toilet? Would it be close to the staff room be good? You know, like the thing is, I could put it around here and just end up with a kind of corridor. But at the moment it would look weird. Let's see. How big does the toilet need to be? 3 by 3? Okay, so let's see. If we put a door then... Oh boy, that could cause some issue. I probably don't have that wide enough, but who gives a fuck? Okay, so we'll place a door on that side, I guess. Now, what do we need here? We need... It doesn't say. Nice one, at least those all fit in. Do we still need another one of these? Like I'm moving on to the next one. Okay, I'm actually going to get rid of this. How do I delete? No. Okay. So sinks. Two sinks, that should be enough. Hand dryer. And stick that over there. We don't really need a second one for now. We'll put this beside it. I hope we don't need a fire extinguisher in the bathroom. And yeah, I guess maybe they do need to get into that. Okay, so there's a toilet done, okay? Now this thing, yeah. I'm going to move it out. In fact, I'm going to...
I have only one word to say to you today.
Bollocks.
Trousers, people. Trousers.
For the diagnosis.
They ought to be worn at all times. They protect against sunburn and knobbly knee syndrome. Take heed, dear listeners.
This radio is fucking cracked. Okay, further diagnosis. We're hearing reports of some new illness in town. Great. These might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build a new diagnosis room. If a GP isn't certain, they will send a patient for further diagnosis. Okay. Well, the thing is... Right, hold on. If I can... Oh my god. Will you let me put down the reception? Hospital level. As you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. A larger hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get long. We may need to build more GPs' offices and other rooms and hire more staff to deal with the extra patients. Look out for queue warnings above rooms, okay? And also hover over a room to highlight people queuing. Okay. That room. Okay, no problem. Now, I want to place that there, I guess. Yeah. And I'm not going to put a room at the other side of that, I think, because it might be a little bit restricted. So what did I say? Oh yeah, okay. So if you hover over a room, it'll tell you, you know, how many are queuing for that room. Okay, so we only have one queuing for it anyway. Now, we still do need the further diagnosis. In general diagnosis, okay. And we're going to put this over here because, you know, diagnosis is being done in the room next door. So let's see. Will we go 3 by 3 and just see what happens? And it looks like that's it for that. Now I'm going to put in a window. I'm wondering which is the right way for this. There is no other way, is there? Okay. Oh. Pretty much just placed it anyway. Oh, these are actually just decorative items. I'm still going to place it. And we're going to place a bin as well. We'll put it there. Fire extinguisher. Yeah, we'll put it there. And we will also put in a plant. We are not going to put a plant there because I realize the door is there. Okay, hold on. There, that's good enough. Okay, and done.
Time for another sommelier over the rainbow. Today featuring a bottle of 2009 Pale Toad. This charmless Chardonnay is as insipid a wine as I've ever spat out. It has a foul nose, hinting at leftover baked beans. As for the taste, well, I would rather lick an actual toad than drink another glass.
Okay, so newsflash. There's a peculiar new illness in town. Lightheadedness. Okay. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We may also need another GP's office and some more staff. Okay. To keep on top of things. Okay, yeah. So the thing is, I already need someone for this, and I think it's a doctor I need for it. So I'm going to go a bit higher up with this one, and we're going to get Vladimir Ocean. And stick him in there. Oh, maybe I got the wrong one for that.
Nurse needed in general diagnosis.
Oh boy, okay, I think I just hired a doctor for no reason whatsoever. Is it a nurse that I need for that? What does this need? Is it... Nurse, damn it! Okay, so this nurse seems pretty good. Treatment, okay, yep. Ingrid, fidget. There we go, okay. So, because of this guy being here, I'm going to set up another... Oh damn, we can now build a ward. I'm still going to set up another one of these, and we're just going to do it like this. Alright.
We're close to award season.
Okay. Let's stick a bin over there. and a plant. That was done completely wrong. No, why would I want to cancel the room? Okay, there we go. So, where's that doctor? There you are. You're now working in there. And there we go. He's going sitting down. Okay, so get a hospital to level 4. Build a room. We build a ward. Okay. Now.
Don't put your health in the hands of a quack. Come to Bungle Meditech, where advanced techniques and experimental treatments could make you live forever.
Okay, so we can't put this in the corner.
Other hospitals offer leeches. Ours will leave you speechless.
Okay, I wonder, can they get in there with that? They should be able.
This is 2-Point Radio.
Oh boy, I think I made this room way too small. Oh boy, okay, let's see. Can I adjust the size of this? Nice, okay. So I'm actually going to build this... Oh no. Down to the end of this, and we're just going to move this over here. And we'll put in a few beds. I guess over at this side is really where you want the beds. So I'm going to move that other... Hold on. I'm going to move this. Oh, you can't even move it outside the room while you're rearranging. But anyway, it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, I might have kind of restricted my space here with this. Can I get another bed in over at that side, or is that pushing it? Let's see if they can... Like, I think it comes up with errors whenever there's any kind of issue with people trying to get into places, so there should be no issues there. So, okay, we have the ward done. That's pretty nice. Okay, so wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to the ward to deal with more than one patient at a time. You can also adjust the number of nurses that should work in the ward. This is useful if you have a lot of patients. Okay. For now, I'm going to leave it with just one nurse in there, and let's see, who's it going to be? Why is this one kind of dark? Hospital star rating. 2-Point Health Ministry is keen to recognise the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the need of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an office star rating. This will be great for our organisation. Not only does each star come with associated rewards, but also allow us to establish new hospitals around the county. Continue to expand the hospital and acquire a 1-star rating. Now, why is this one kind of greyed out? Thinks their life is a rom-com and thinks they aren't photogenic. I think I have to agree. Alright, hangry. These guys have really interesting traits. So he gets hangry, positive, high energy, and chases animals in the park. I think he's one of the people that should be in the hospital, not working there. He will work for peanuts. He's hungry too. Hygienic and giggles at trombones, sorry. Okay. Ward management. Okay, so perfect. We're going to get this guy. Okay, so requires a deluxe clinic. A deluxe clinic which is used for treating lightheadedness. If anyone doesn't know what lightheadedness in this game is, you will find out. They have a very interesting take on some of these things. Okay, we're also going to just stick a bin over there and a plant. Once again, I don't like having... I prefer the plants in the corner. There we go. And yes, we will get a fire extinguisher for this. I wonder, can I... Should be okay there. Yeah. And we'll put a window. There we go. That's a beautiful deluxe room. So, these are our light-headed friends.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio.
So I think it's a little bit crazy, but there's a lot of people that'd be too young to even remember what Team Hospital is, or to even be around for Team Hospital.
Because nothing drowns out the sound of sick people like the voice of a world-class DJ.
Okay, we actually have some
Coming up
letters.
next, 42 hours of music from the background band. Enjoy!
Okay, so Kodash, or something like that. By completing objectives and challenges, our organisation earns Kodash. Oh damn, this is going to be something used and I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, we can use this to gain access to new items. Take a look at items, at the items list. Any items with a padlock can be unlocked using K. Okay, that's much easier to pronounce. Best of all, we can then purchase that item in any of our hospitals. Use it wisely. Staff promotion. Aldo Wimper is ready for promotion. Okay. Damn. From intern assistant to junior assistant. Promotion from intern assistant to junior assistant will provide +1 training slot. Okay. So this is actually a good thing. Plus 10% movement speed, plus 20% marketing skill. Offer a pay increase to keep your staff happy. Okay, so is this how happy he's going to be? Yes, it is. Okay. I want him relatively happy. I don't want him too happy. We'll go with all the 6s. And promote. Okay, so, and Rowena Wiz is ready for promotion from intern janitor to junior janitor. Promotion will, provide these. So +1 training slot, plus 15% movement speed, plus 10% upgrade skill, and 20% maintenance skill. Okay, and okay, let's just put it a little bit higher. Okay, so yeah, we already got that one. And item controls. So rotate an item when holding an item, click and hold the mouse button. We already know about that. Drag left and right to rotate. I've already fixed that. You can also use the Z and X keys. Okay, so if I knew you could use Z and X, I would have been probably using that. Okay, anyway, Place an item. When holding an item, click the left mouse button to place it. Cancel an item. When holding an item, click the right mouse button. We already know about that. Well, at least I do. I've been using that anyway. Pick up an item. Hover over an item, then click and hold the mouse button, or click and drag it. Drag it up quickly. Okay. Sell an item. Pick up an item. Click the right mouse button, and I've discovered that as well. Or hover over the item, press the delete key. Okay, I didn't know about that one. Free placement, hold left control, which I've been using as well. Move and rotate the held item without any grid snap or angle snap. And there's staff resignation warn. Damn it! Aldo Wimper has decided to stay after all. Okay. So that must have been something to do with maybe the promotion? Jesus, thank God. Okay guys, I'm going to call this an episode, and thanks for watching. Please do like it if you liked it, it means a lot to me. Leave a dislike if you disliked it, it won't hurt me too much. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and please do leave a comment.